Hello everyone, welcome to another video of my precious garden. Today we're gonna have a look at the front and side yard. It is the 19th of August and I'm just gonna show you this part of the garden today. I'm waiting for a few blooms to open in the backyard. So you see, first we have this beautiful plant. If you have a look at the July video, this was very small, so I'm quite glad at how it's looking. So now it's 1:30 and it's buzzing. I have these white butterflies flying on all the flowers. I have bees. It is full. I think last time I had less cosmos in blooms. This one has quite a lot, but it's starting to look like it's gonna get mildew, so I'm not happy with that. The other one doesn't, but the other one had lots of ants on it, so it didn't look good. I had to cut a few branches. And we have a Japanese anemone that has started to bloom like 2 days ago. I'm gonna show you. Look at this butterfly. It is gorgeous. One thing to be aware with this plant is that lots of varieties have a big tendency to spread quite easily. As you can see, there's a second one coming from the first one, and I'm sure there are more. So if you don't want a plant to act this way, maybe don't buy one. Nearby we have a volunteer zinnia, and I quite like it. And behind it we have the Rose Jazz Festival, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to make the video today, is because I have a few roses in bloom. So this one is Jazz Festival. I'm gonna show you better. And nearby we have other volunteer zinnias and we have a rose Isabelle Autissier. So I'm facing a problem with roses at the moment. Something has been munching on them, as you can see, and I don't know what it is, but I still have a few decent blooms like this one or this one. And here we have a volunteer tomato near my dahlia cutting, which is doing really well. And but look at this tomato. It's going all the way here. Little butterfly. And so I have, whoops, where are we? A new bud coming on Isabelle Autissier. I have this one, a new one there, lots of new ones coming there. So it's still on. A zinnia, this one is facing awkwardly because the stem was entangled in the rose, but I quite like it that it's facing me. And here we have Lady of Shalott. She didn't have lots of blooms, and then I fed her, and now I think I'm gonna have quite the show. So we're starting with 3. So they're back to quite apricot color. and not that pink that I had before. And look, I have flower buds, flower buds, flower buds. There, there, there. New shoots, new canes, new shoots everywhere. So it hasn't finished its season. Nearby we have a very nice brunera and Silas Mana. So for the moment it's new from this year. I don't find the blooms lasting very long on the stem, but they're nice. And I have one more there, one more there, and one there. So I'm gonna be able to enjoy more. Ain't she cute? So I was about to go and show you Donahue, but I want to show you in comparison. So the thorns on Silas Mana are cute pink ones. Oh, sorry. So they're not big, but they're quite thorny. But look at the ones on Donahue. This is very, very spiky. So if you don't like spikes, maybe don't buy this one. How was it down there? I think, yeah, very spiky too. But I love the flowers on this one. It was recommended by the gardener Ben. I have a bloom, but it's not coming soon, so I'll have to wait. I love also, look, the new foliage. How beautiful it is. And so that's it for Donahue. And behind we have a phyllotrium that doesn't want to stay up. I should have staked it. So I might have seeds. Seems like I do. I'm gonna try and put them in the ground. And nearby we have three dahlia blooms. So we have this one, which I don't remember the name, and although it's nice, I'm wanting to have new dahlias next year, so we'll see. So that's one. That's the beginning of another one. This one I would like to keep, but it's also quite prone to mildew. Here we have the fuchsia, as recommended by Mad About Gardening. So it's in the shade there nicely, and we have an astilbe, and here we have the last dahlia. I think this one is called like Spider Woman. And here we have a rose that I'm not keeping, called Adriana. Don't find anything on it on the web. So yeah, so that's the side yard. That's my crab apple in a big container. Look at all the little apples for the birds. And so here we have the beautiful pennisetum fireworks, I think it's called, and I find it so gorgeous. Last year I bought one, but I think it was later in the season and it didn't survive our winter, but we had like -4 Celsius, so maybe it was too much for it. But I wonder if this year it's gonna survive. We're gonna try and see. But I really love it. It's so beautiful, and in more than a month it has grown so much. And behind that we have little containers up there, and I'm disappointed. I'm gonna show you. Do you see this one? This was supposed to be pink, and I have like 6 of them. A few died, but that's definitely not pink, and not at all in my color scheme, and I don't know what to do with it because I'm sure pollinators like them and I don't have anything else to put there. I tried to put some cuttings of sorts, but yeah, so this one is starting to open and it is red. See, it's not at all in my color scheme. Oh, I wanted to show you also the flowers up there. I love them so much. I tried to put cuttings of a trailing plant, but they had too much sun and they didn't root. Or maybe this one, we'll see. I see some green. And this one I put it outside because I wanted to maybe do something before autumn or winter, but didn't do it yet. And on this side we have the canna doing well, the verbena bonariensis. So this one, verbena is, I didn't realize you can cut and come again. So that's nice to know. Here we have my lilac having lots of difficulties living in a container, whereas this one from last year, which was supposed to be an annual, but as you can see it is not, is doing fine. But the poor lilac. And here we have my crepe myrtle. You just have to look at it from the distance because it does look good that way, but it has mildew and I didn't make the magic potion to help it. So if I come in, we can see it. So yeah, from a distance view is much better. And here we have a Perovskia doing fine. The Buddleia is happy. It's hard to see what I'm filming on the screen, there's too much sun. And here is one of my new protégés. We have nice flowers on the Rose of Sharon. Here is one of the new plants too, it's called the Vitex. And I really like it. I really like the flowers, I really like the foliage shape, but also it is soft, and the new one, it is so soft. I love it. And on the other side we are having difficulties with this one, which was in the Save Me section. It has signs of growth and so on, but from the top, not doing fine. Whereas here we have the rose, Princess Charlene of Monaco. And look at these next, at these coming blooms. Look at this one, so big. So I have waited a long time in between flushes, so I don't know. The new foliage is very gorgeous. It is thorny, as you can see, but also look at this, cuttings and already a flower bud. So I'm leaving it just because I want to see if it's exactly the same, which is supposed to be, but you know, I had a special experience on the other side of the garden. So that's one. Here is this blue salvia that I wanted to swap with anyone for another color, another something, and no one wanted it, so it's staying here. And here we have a chrysanthemum from last year, and it's doing okay. And this is a quick view on the side. The climbing rose from Aldi isn't doing anything. It had only one flower, so I know this is quite small, but I don't know if I'm gonna try it in the ground somewhere and we'll see. But that's it for this side. So this is gonna be all for today for the front and side yard, and I hope you liked it. And it's gonna be it's interesting also for me because I can see how the garden evolves each month. So see you on the next one, which is gonna be about the backyard. Have a good day and see you on the next one.